Hey everyone, what's up? Newbie Snake here. How are you all doing today? Alright, so we've received some new contents today and there will also be more events coming our way. So in today's video, I'll be going over some news as well as the new gacha and event that we're having right now. So let's get started. Alright, so first of all, if you guys take a look at your gift box, you guys will have noticed we have received this new item. Alright, so you guys might not know what this is, but for those of you who have been around long enough, you guys will or probably guessed what it is. So this is related to the news that I'm about to tell you guys. This is related to the SNB 6 stars voting or election campaign event. All right, this is the ticket for you guys to vote. All right, so right now we have one ticket, so they might be doing the same thing as the previous SNB event where every day we log in, we get one ticket to vote. So I don't know yet. I haven't really read that, or probably I skipped past that. I'm not too sure. But right now we all should have one ticket. All right. So anyways, now let's get back to the news portion and let's click on the SNB voting or election campaign. So we're having this on September the 28th Japan's time. All right. September 28th, 15 o'clock to October 5th, 14:59, all right, Japan's time. So probably in about 6 hours or so, we're gonna have this, or within the next 24 hours, all right? So I always thought, well, I always make this up, calling SNB Super Ninja Boys, right? But apparently, you see Tsunade right here, you see Conan, and then you see Kushina, my waifu, and then you see Mei and my other waifu, Hinata. And then we have Sakura and we have Haku, right? Oh, whoops. I mean, Haku's a boy. Yeah, so we have the other female ninjas here. So maybe SNB doesn't really mean Super Ninja Boys. Maybe it means Super Ninja Battle. Or it means Shinobi. All right, I don't know, man. I'm just making this up, guys. But anyways, I did try to do my homework. I did a search online, search for Japanese SNB meaning, search for like Naruto related meaning or anime related meaning. There's no definition of SNB right here. So anyways, we're going with Super Ninja Boys Battle or Bays or whatever you like to call it. But anyways, all right. That aside, this election or campaign, what it is you can vote for any of your favorite characters on this list, and if they happen to win, we'll be getting 6 stars version of them. All right, so how this is going to be or happen is this: when you are when we're doing the votes, the top, wait, let me just quickly read through this again. All right, so the top 5 ninjas that are voted out. So if, for example, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, if they're the top 5, then these top 5 will get their 6 stars version made. All right. And then, so because we're all going to be voting, right? And there are like what, about 15 ninjas so far, and they're all going to be ranked accordingly. So for the first top 5 characters, they will be made into 6 stars. And also for the 6th to the 10th place cards, they will then be imported to the line campaign. So it's kind of like the previous SNB election where we vote for the top 3 ninjas, and the 4th ninja, or like the 4th to the 10th one, they get to have another vote again, all right, from the line voting system. And then we picked one. So that's why we had like Nagato or yeah, I think it was Nagato who was the 4th place. So this time they're doing it similarly. All right. So for the first 5 characters, they will have the 6 stars. And then for the 6th place to the 10th place, they will be put into line to be voted again. All right. And out of the 5, right, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right, out of those 5 from 6th place to 10th place, the top 2 winners will then be added to the pool to be made into 6 stars. All right, so a total, we'll get 7 6 stars made in total. All right, so top 5 from here, then the top 6 to 10th place will get to be voted again by people who have Line or the Japanese account that's connected to this game. And then we all get to vote again. The top 2 winner gets to be made again. So a total of 7. All right, so here are the available ninjas that we can vote for. And it's really funny, guys. This is hilarious. I've been checking this for like 2 to 3 days by now. And Choji, why is Choji the first one? Like, out of anyone, you'd probably think it's Naruto. Like, it's not even sorted by type. Like blue, and then there's white, right? And there's blue, and there's black, red, yellow. It's not even sorted by type. Not even sorted by characters or anything. So that's weird. Actually, maybe it is sorted by characters. I can see the pattern now. But why Choji, guys? But anyway, so Choji is it's right there. I thought of voting him just because I keep getting him, but probably I won't. All right. So here are all the 5 stars characters that if they win, they will be made into a 6 star. So for some of you guys who have been wondering when Shizui is going to get a 6 stars, this is a good time to vote for him if you guys are liking him. But then, like, on my list, my own list, I'm probably going to vote for 4th Hokage, the first version, because he was one of the best characters in the game when it first came out for quite a long time. And then after all the new characters came out, like, he just started to, phased out, and he's no longer the strongest one, right? But maybe I will vote for him, and then I probably will want to vote for this Sharingan Kamui Kakashi, because he was super useful before his nerf, right? That nerf totally killed him. And then I don't know if I have more tickets, maybe the Peacock guy. So I don't know. So it depends. Maybe this is the time to vote for your favorite characters, guys. I might really have a high chance to vote for 4th Hokage or Kamui Kakashi, or maybe this Jiraiya as well. Who knows? But yeah, so that will be interesting. And again, this will be open on September 28th, 15 o'clock, all the way to October 5th, 14:59. So the ticket that you have in your gift box right now, you can't use it yet. So just keep it. When it's out, you guys can vote. Maybe I'll do another video just to show you guys how to vote if it's necessary. So I don't know yet because it's not out. So that's the first one. The second one is, probably because in celebration of the SNB election, the previous SNB winners are here again. They're having their gacha, and this time these 4 are getting their 6 stars version, which I'll go through in a second. All right, shortly I'll go through these 4 ninjas that are having their 6 stars. And along with that, we are having the battle mission for these 4 ninjas as well. So we're getting some unique ninja gear for these 4. I'm not too sure if I actually went through this last time, but probably not. But I'll go through that again this time. And this time, in order to enter into the mission, you have to use units with the team cost of 29 or below. All right, so you can't use like guys with cost like 50, like what Might Guy, right? Guys, the Knight guy is cost 50 if I remember correctly. So you're only limited to characters who are within cost 29, and yeah. So, and also it says something about like first time chakra recover or whatever. So you guys can figure that out. I didn't pay too much attention or read into it yet. So that's that. I'll go through the gacha as well as the battle mission in a second, but I need to show you guys this part right here. So apparently they have an other character balance. It was just a one-time thing. I think it's like an emergency thing. It's targeted to the 5 stars Nagato, the SNB Nagato, all right? That's featured in the gacha right now. So what's happening is the cost of his chakra, the cost of his HP amount, because I believe one of the skills consumes his HP or whatever. So what's happening is this: before the fix or before the balance, it takes the 35% of your current HP. But after the fixed, what happens is it'll take 20% of the maximum HP. So let's say if you have 1,000 HP, now it's going to take 20% of that max capacity, regardless of how many you have remaining. Let's say if you have remaining 10 HP, then it probably takes all of that off, all right? So that's what it is. And this will happen soon, or it happened already. I'm not too sure. because it says today at 17:45. I believe it's already passed for Japan's time. So and that's it. The last one is just to tell us that the maintenance is finally over. So let's go through the gacha now, and then I'll go through the battle mission. So give me a second, it's loading. All right, so right here again we have the fever bar. So what it does is we start off at 80%. If you're able to pull a 3 stars card, the bar will go up by 4%. If you pull a 4 stars or 5 stars card, the bar will go up by 2%. Once you reach 100%, the next multi-summon that you do will guarantee you a new 5 stars character, which is, well, not really new. It's the retro, quote unquote, retro new character. It says retro character right here. So we're talking about these 4 guys, all right? Obito, this guy, Utakata, Nagato, and Yahiko. Oh, Yahiko is the 4th place from SNB, not Nagato. All right. So that's that. Let me show you the contents right away. So the first multi-summon that you do, you have 4% chance of getting these 4, 96% chance of getting all the other 5 stars, because the first multi-pull guarantees you a 5 stars character. Second multi-pull, and everything above, right? Yeah, so second multi-pull and beyond, you get 2% chance of getting these 4 guys, 8% chance of getting these, and then everything else is, 90%. And then if you have your fever bar maxed, you have a 100% chance of pulling one of these, all right? Or, if you're lucky, you get 2 or 3, right? Who knows? So that's that. And now let's go through each of their 6 stars version. So we have Obito in the 6 stars form now. First skill is a space-time jutsu. Trigger speed is fastest. Chakra cost is 50. What it does is he deals 8 times his attack damage as attack to a single target enemy, and also it'll push back the enemy from their action bar by a large amount, so it'll push them back a lot. And also there's a chance that critical hit will happen, and when critical hit happens, you will ignore the enemy's defense by 20%, and then also doing a 2.5 times bonus damage on top of your 8 times. All right. Skill number 2, unique type skill. Trigger speed is fast. Chakra cost is 60. He boosts his own attack and agility by 80%. Abilities. Leader skill hasn't changed. It buffs all units' attack and space-time skill damage by 30%. Ability number 1, his agility and attack is increased by 80%. Ability number 2, skill damage is increased by 80%. And also, there's a chance that you will have the incoming debuffs. And then he belongs to no one, question mark. All right, second, we have Utakata. First skill is a water type skill. Trigger speed is fast. Chakra cost is 70. He deals 5% plus 2,500 damage to the enemy's whole team. And also it'll cost the bubble status. And if the enemy is already under the bubble status, they will take 2.5 times the bonus damage, all right, on top of the 5% plus 2,500. And then what the bubble status does is there's a chance that the enemy's agility will be debuffed. It doesn't say how much, it just says agility down. All right, so second skill is a unique type skill. Trigger speed is fastest, chakra cost is 55. What it does is it boosts his own attack and skill damage by 80%. And also there's a chance that you will debuff the enemy's whole team, debuff their agility by 40%. Leader skills. It buffs all attribute units, buffs their attack and water type skill damage by 30%. Ability number 1, attack and skill damage is increased by 80%. Ability number 2, speed or agility is increased by 70%. And also there's a chance to dodge incoming skills. All right, now we have Nagato. We've been seeing Nagato a lot lately. I just noticed he's cost 29. So I don't know if he can be entered into the mission. But anyways, first skill is a wind type skill. Trigger speed is fastest. Chakra cost is 75. What it does is it deals 5% plus 3,000 damage to the enemy's whole team. There's a chance to lower down the enemy's agility by 30%. And also, when the enemy's agility is under debuffed, like when it's under a debuff status, you will deal 2.5 times the bonus damage on top of what you deal. Second skill is a unique type skill. Trigger speed is fast. Chakra cost is 65. What it does is, okay, yes, this is the change part. It will lower your own HP by 20% of your maximum amount of HP. All right, so whenever you cast skill 2, you will decrease your own HP by the amount of 20% of your max HP. And then what it does is it'll boost your own attack and skill damage by 80%. Leader skill. It buffs all type attribute units, buffs their attack, and wind type skill damage by 30%. Ability number 1. When your HP is below 80%, all incoming skill damage is halved. Like the ones you take, all right, only for himself. Ability number 2. Max HP and attack is increased by 80%. And finally, we have Yahiko. First skill is a weapon type skill. Trigger speed is fast. Chakra cost is 75. What it does is it deals 7% plus 2000 damage to a single target enemy. And also there's a chance that critical hit will happen. When critical hit happens, the damage will be increased by 2.5 times. And then, let's see. Okay, and also when the critical hit happens and when your enemy is under a debuff for the agility, then your bonus damage will be increased by another 1.6 times. All right, so if your enemies happen to have their agility decreased or debuffed, and then also when you're able to critical hit, then you will deal an additional 1.6 times damage on top of your 2.5 times. So maximum bonus damage you can deal is 4 times. So 4 times the 7% plus 2000 damage. Second skill is a unique type skill. Trigger speed is fastest. Chakra cost is 60. It buffs his own attack and agility and skill damage by 70%. Leader skills, or leader skill. It buffs all type attribute units, buffs their attack and weapon skill damage by 30%. Ability number 1. For the first 10 turns, skill damage is increased by 150%. Ability number 2. Max HP and agility is increased by 50%. So that's it for these 4 new 6 stars version of them. Now let's talk about these ones. And yes, I still haven't been able to do these missions yet. And especially today, it was a very frustrating day for me. The reason is because I was having internet outage until literally just moments before I recorded this video. So yeah, I was spending like a total of 5+ hours on the phone with my provider because there was some really messed up stuff. But anyways, I'm not trying to go into that issue right here. So let's talk about the first one. The first one is Obito's chain. So if you equip this to anyone else other than following Obito's, all type skill damage is increased by 10%. But if you equip this to the following Obito's, all type skill damage is increased by 30%. And also, let's see. Ooh, that's cool. Excuse me. For the skills that has the critical hit rate or critical hit included in the description of the skills, those skills, their critical hit chance or rates or chance, will be increased by 30%. So remember, I was just talking about Yahiko, right? Because there's a chance to crit, and if crit happens, you deal like 2.5 times more damage, blah, 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 right? So I believe this Obito or either one will have the crit within their skills as well. So those crit chance will be increased by 30%. That's pretty cool. All right, secondly, we have Utakata's, what is this? Paipu. Okay, that's his pipe. All right, cool. So if you equip this to anyone else other than the following card, attack is increased by 70% and agility is up by 10% as well. So it buffs both agility and attack. That's pretty good. And if you happen to equip this to Utakata himself, your attack is increased by 100% agility is increased by 20%, and also all skill type damage is increased by 50%. And then over here we have Nagato's, what is this? His weapon or something, his flute or something, right? Wind type skill damage is increased by 30%, and also max HP is increased by 10%. And if you equip this to the following Nagato's, all skill type damage is increased by 80%, and max HP is increased by 40%. And then finally, we have Yahiko's sword. The regular effect is attack is increased by 100%. That's good for everyone, all right, anyone. And if you equip this to Yahiko, his attack is increased by 150%. All skill type damage is increased by 20%. And also for the skills that have the critical hit or rates included in them, those hit rate chance will be increased by 20% as well. So that's like a must sword for him if you have the Yahiko, that is. Even if not, like that's a great sword to have, right? I mean, 100%. Who doesn't want that, right? All right, so let's take a look. Yeah, so I believe you will be able to get, or let's see. Just let me quickly read through this because I kind of forgotten. All right, so it's stated here. So when you want to get the Obito's chain or Utakata's pipe, you will need to complete, those missions. I haven't completed a single one yet, but as you complete them, those will be your first time completion rewards. But if you need to get Yahiko's sword and Nagato's flute or whatever you call that, those are your special rewards. So that means you either have to grind, not a lot, but just grind enough times to reach certain milestones, then they will be available as rewards. All right, so that's how you get these ninja gear. All right, sound good? So I believe that's all I have for you guys for this video. Once I get more updates on the final chapter, which is chapter 4 of the last battle, I'll update you guys. So far, there's no new updates since my last video. And also, when the SNB voting comes within the next 24 hours, if it's really complicated or whatever, I will probably make another video just showing you guys how to do it. But if you guys just want to see how to do it anyways, I'll probably do it. It's probably going to be a short one. I don't know. But we'll see what's included in updates or news or whatever. All right. So enjoy the game. Continue to grind if you guys are grinding, and good luck on all of you guys. Good luck on all the pulls that you guys are about to do. All right. Hopefully you guys don't get the Troji, or at least just get one of him and don't get the rest. So yeah. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. And if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe for more quality content. And as always, I'll see you all at my next video. Take care and bye now.